I wasn't supposed to open the door, but when you hear your dead wife's voice calling your name at 3 a.m., what would you do?
Sarah? Is that really you?
Let me in, baby. It's so cold out here.
My neighbor's dog hasn't barked in 3 days. That's because last night, I watched it crawl inside his mouth while he slept.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm dead serious. The dog, this little yappy thing, slithered right in, like a snake. And now my neighbor's acting weird.
Maybe you're just tired. You've been working late.
No. I saw it. His eyes, they're not his eyes anymore. They're the dog's.
The next morning, the neighbor knocks on the door. His smile is too wide.
Morning. You got any spare sugar?
Yeah, sure.
His tongue flicks out, just for a second. Long, black, like a dog's.
Thanks, pal. Oh, and don't mind the noises tonight. The wife and I are redecorating.
What noises?
That night, the walls start to whimper.
You hear that?
It sounds like a dog, but it's coming from inside the house.
The scratching starts at the bedroom door, slow, deliberate. Then,
You up?
his voice is wrong, wet, gurgling.
What do you want?
Just returning the sugar?
Something thuds against the door, something heavy, something breathing.
Oh God, the sugar's in the kitchen.
The doorknob twists.
Let me in.
The door creaks open, but it's not the neighbor standing there.
What the hell is that?
The thing grins. Its teeth are too many, too sharp. And behind it, the neighbor's wife stands, her mouth unhinged, her throat pulsing.
We brought friends.
The shadows behind them move. Dozens of eyes blink open.
Wrong.
But the front door is already whimpering.
There's no way out.
The walls start to peel back. The ceiling drips. And from the neighbor's gaping mouth, a wet, ragged voice whispers.
Good boy.
The house screams.
What the hell are you?
The neighbor's jaw unhinges. A wet, guttural growl spills out, but it's not from his throat. It's from inside him.
We're hungry.
We're hungry.
The wife's fingers stretch. Too long, too many joints. She drags them down the wall, carving deep grooves into the plaster.
The window, break the window.
I grab the lamp and hurl it. Glass shatters. Cold air rushes in.
Go! Now.
He climbs out first. I turn back, just in time to see the neighbor's skin split.
You can't run.
Something black and sinewy pushes through the tear in his chest. A muzzle. Teeth. Too many teeth.
We jump.
I leap. The fall knocks the breath out of me. Behind us, the house groans.
Keep moving.
The streetlights flicker. Shadows coil at the edges of the road. Something whimpers in the bushes.
They're everywhere.
A trash can topples. A shape crouches low, watching, eyes reflecting the moonlight. Too many eyes.
The car. Get to the car.
The engine roars to life. Tires screech. In the rearview mirror, the neighbor stands in the middle of the road. His head tilts. Too far.
See you soon.
The radio crackles. A voice thick and wet slurs through the static.
Don't forget, we brought friends.
The headlights catch movement in the trees. Dozens of them, crawling, waiting.
They're following us.
The road ahead twists. The signs are wrong. The street names don't exist.
We're not going anywhere.
The gas gauge drops. Empty. The engine dies. Silence.
Why did we stop?
Outside, something scratches at the door.
Let us in.
The glass fogs. A single word is traced on the window.
Good boy.
The locks click. Open.
No, 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 no.
The neighbor's hand lands on my shoulder. His fingers sink in too deep.
Shh. Good boys don't fight.
His breath is hot against my ear. The last thing I see is his throat opening. A dark, yawning hole.
Oh,
Her scream cuts off. The wet crunch of bone fills the car. I shouldn't have opened the door, but when you hear a voice whispering your name from the other side at 3 a.m., what else are you supposed to do?
Who's there?
Silence. Then the voice came again. Not from the door. From inside my head.
you let me in. Now we're both here.
What the hell? Who are you?
The lights flickered. The air turned cold. And then I saw her, standing in the corner of the room, smiling. But her mouth, it was sewn shut.
You don't remember me? You will.
I've never seen you before in my life.
She took a step forward. The stitches in her lips began to snap, one by one.
Liar. You were there. You left me behind.
Left you where? What are you talking about?
The room darkened, shadows crawled up the walls like spiders, and then I heard it. The sound of something wet, dragging itself across the floor behind me.
He doesn't remember us.
Us?
I turned. Another woman, identical to the first, stood inches from my face. Her eyes were black, empty.
But we remember you.
Get away from me.
I stumbled back, but the door was gone. The walls were gone. We weren't in my house anymore. We were somewhere else. Somewhere wrong.
Welcome home.
This isn't my home.
The ground beneath me pulsed like a heartbeat. The air smelled like rotting meat. And then the whispers started. Hundreds of them, all saying the same thing.
You shouldn't have opened the door.
What do you want from me?
The first woman reached out. Her fingers were too long, too sharp.
We want you to stay. Forever.
No.
I ran, but no matter how far I went, the darkness followed. The whispers grew louder. And then I saw it. The door, my front door, standing alone in the void.
Go ahead, open it.
Why? What's on the other side?
The women smiled. Their teeth were needles.
You already know.
Yeah.
My hand trembled as I reached for the knob. The metal was ice cold. The whispers stopped. The air went still.
Too late.
The door creaked open on its own. And what I saw on the other side was me.
You shouldn't have opened the door.
What?
The other me grinned. His eyes were black, just like theirs.
Now we're all here.
The door slammed shut behind me, and the screaming started.
Papi, make it stop.
The other me tilted his head, still grinning. His mouth stretched too wide, splitting at the corners.
But you like the screaming you always had.
That's why you left us here.
That's why you deserve to stay.
The ground beneath me split open. A hand, bone white and rotting, shot out and grabbed my ankle. Then another, and another.
Let go of me.
The hands pulled. My skin burned where they touched. The other me leaned down, his breath like spoiled milk.
They're not going to let go. They've been waiting for you.
The hands yanked hard, I fell forward, catching myself just before my face hit the ground, but the floor wasn't there anymore. It was a pit. A pit filled with faces, dozens of them, all staring up at me with hollow eyes.
You recognize us now, don't you?
The ones you forgot.
I don't know any of you.
One of the faces in the pit opened its mouth. A wet, gurgling voice spilled out.
Help.
The hands dragged me deeper. The faces pressed against me, their skins sloughing off like wet paper. The other me watched from above, his smile never fading.
Don't worry, you'll remember soon.
The pit swallowed me whole.
In a dream?
My legs gave out. I collapsed against the wall, gasping. But as my breathing slowed, I noticed something wrong.
We're still here.
The knob began to turn.